the next step in setting up your ShiftCare account is going to be setting up your price books. So your price books are for invoicing purposes. It's going to be what you charge your clients, whether it's based on the type of service that's provided, or maybe you just agree upon a certain rate for the client. We could go ahead and set that up in prices. And so here is going to be our different price books. Just to give you a couple examples, here I have one set up for this particular client. So I've agreed with this client about the types of service that are going to be provided and the rates that they're provided at. So you can see I was able to customize it. So Monday through Friday from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. there's one rate, but then Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. it's a different rate, as well as Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays. So ShiftCare is going to read all this information when you schedule a shift in order to understand how much to put on the invoice for when you're invoicing clients. The other way to set it up is going to be by going based on the type of care. So if your business has a rate for certain types of care that are provided, maybe an hourly rate, you can go ahead and set that up as well. And you can see I customized it similar to the one below it, where certain times during the week are one rate and the weekends and public holidays are a different rate. Now, the third way to set up your price book is going to be a care package of some type. So maybe you charge a client on the first of every month a fixed number, a fixed rate that will then help you provide services, will cover services over the course of the rest of the month. So that can actually be added in here as well. There is one extra step associated with assigning shifts when that comes into play. So I recommend consulting our support team, our chat support team, if that is the route that you want to take when setting up your account. Now, as far as actually setting up the account, if I come over to actions here and I click add price book, that's going to allow me to enter a new price book. Let's go ahead and do based on service. We're going to want to add an external ID. This number is going to help out for any kind of exporting purposes. We'll actually label it this way. And then a fixed price. So if you wanted to do it like a flat fee or a fixed price, sometimes it's referred to, this would be the way to do that. You'll just go ahead and check that box and it'll change the settings for you. But we'll go ahead and create and use an hourly rate. So here I have my hourly rate, that I'm going to provide in here through the week. I can customize it a little bit. We'll make it 40. Then we'll go ahead and do some copying here to add in the other days. We want to do Sunday, Saturday, then we'll do our public holidays as well. We'll go ahead and change these rates. So maybe on Sundays, I charge a little more, as well as Saturdays. And then on public holidays, we charge a little bit more as well, and we can add that premium on there. So then we'll go ahead and we'll just save that. Now, as far as where this information then populates as on the scheduler, as well as how it understands what shift to assign for the invoicing, you'll go ahead to the scheduler and you'll be able to see how it ties. So if I come over to my scheduler and I go ahead and go to schedule a shift, so our client is going to populate, and then the price book is the next thing that populates. And I could go ahead and change it to any of those price books that I had set up here. And then it will then tie to the shift. You can also set default price books. So if Bobby Fisher was here as the client, I could set it so that every time I want to schedule a shift for Bobby, it will make sure to add his price book in there. Now, if you just watched this video about the price books and you're saying to yourself, this isn't how my business charges our clients, and it doesn't look like we'll be able to set it up this way, I just recommend reaching out to the support team, and we can always talk about different ways to set up the price book. These are just the most common ways that I've seen it done.